Hey, Internet world, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Jorge George, is coming to you guys live. Just super excited for another incredible day. How many people are just excited to be alive? How many people are just grateful they woke up? How many people are just grateful that they have another day, right? Attitude of gratitude first and foremost. Super excited for another incredible day. One of my favorite things that happened this weekend is that, again, we had an incredible Mother's Day weekend. So, again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Every day is Mother's Day, and we definitely celebrate you each and every single day, and we're grateful that there is even one day where we can take it out and go ahead and make it even more special. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Excited about June that's coming around. Father's Day should be around the corner. So guys, make sure that for your parents, for your fathers, get them something. Don't get them a socks or ties. Get them something they're gonna like. Make sure that they're having fun. More specifically, bring some laughter and some joy into their lives. So just make sure they're having a good time. So I'm just excited, guys, about that. So if you're a father, happy early Father's Day. Just making sure that I cover my bases right now. But again, guys, just excited. We did a couple of videos recently. A couple of people wanted to know what is it that I do. What specifically is it that I do. So I'm going to share that with you today. So I help people access between $100,000 to $1 million in case they get sick, like a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, and if they do not need that money for any sickness or illness, right? I help them grow that money tax defer with tax-free distribution so they can save for their retirement. So that's what I do in a nutshell. Definitely helping a lot of individuals, excited about that, and just making sure that everybody knows, especially right now with living benefits, because that's exactly, more specifically, another thing that I do is I upgrade individuals' life insurance policies. So we currently have a term policy, maybe 10, 15, 20-year term, maybe you got a 30-year term, we can definitely have a conversation about upgrading that to a permanent product, but more specifically, making sure that you have access to living benefits while you're alive. Up, like I said, anywhere from $100,000 to $1 million, depending on what you qualify for. So give me a call, 312-763-1132. That's 312-763-1132, so that we can definitely have a conversation about how we can upgrade your term policy. Now, if you have a whole life policy, one of the old ones, original policies that you can only access when you die, then you and I need to have a conversation. We gotta definitely sit down, do a policy overview, see what everything looks like, just make sure that everything is in order, but more specifically, see if you qualify for an upgrade. That's more specifically, because how many people want to make sure they can access money while they're alive, right? How many people want to make sure that in case something happens to them, that they are covered and protected, right? How many people want to make sure that something happens to them where they cannot move, transfer themselves, feed themselves or something? How many people want to make sure or have that peace of mind that there's going to be money available to hire somebody to come and take good care of you, right? That way you avoid nursing homes. That way you avoid all these other places. You stay at your home, hire somebody. How many people would like that, right? That's a lot better. And that's specifically what we're doing, right? So if you currently have an old, universal life policy, definitely I can also upgrade you. Let's have a conversation about how we can do that. What are going to be the terms for you? How things are going to work out, so that we can definitely give you access to living benefits. Because again, guys, it's great to have a life insurance policy, and kudos to everybody that has one. I am extremely proud of you for taking the responsibility, the initiative, having the courage, the tenacity, and the audacity to make the right choices for you and your family. However, again, most life insurance policies, about 70% out there, the policies out there in the marketplace, 98% of them do not have living benefits. So the only way you can access money is in case you pass away, you die. So when you die, your beneficiary, that family member that you appointed as your beneficiary, can access that money for maybe final expenses, take care of the debt, whatever it may be. Maybe you created an estate. However, right now, just like everything that's innovating, everything that's changing, everything that's being upgraded, so our insurance life insurance policies are also being upgraded. So now you can access that death benefit that you have available or to leave behind to your beneficiary. Now you can access that money while you're alive in case you get a terminal illness. Say a doctor says that you have less than 24 months to live. If you that's your current situation, or that will be your situation in the future, you can access up to 90% of that money. Let's just say you have a $500,000 policy, 90% of that money, that's $450,000 available. So you can go ahead and take good care of yourself, maybe seek alternative treatments, go to the country, maybe take a few things off your bucket list. Again, if you have a chronic illness, that's another thing that we're able to help. Chronic illness and critical illness, as well as critical injury. So anybody that has heart attack, stroke, or cancer, we can definitely help you access up to 70% of your money. That's in $500,000 is close to $350,000 cash. Cashier's check with your name on it. You can use it for whatever you want. Maybe, again, seek alternative treatment, do some home modifications, do some things that you might need to do in the house. If for whatever reason you cannot perform 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living, which is bathing, convalescence, transfer, eating, moving. If you cannot perform 2 out of 6 activities of daily living, the company is going to allow you to access between 1 to 2%, and that's up to $10,000 a month. Wow, $10,000 a month. You know what I like to see this? I like to see this as income replacement. How many people know that if something happens to them like that, they would not be able to go to work? But just because you stop going to work, do your bills stop coming in? No, right? You still got to pay the light bill, the gas bill, cell phone bill, cable bill. The bills are still coming in. The rent, the mortgage is still due. The car note, the insurance, everything is still due. So this gives you peace of mind that in case you have to leave work, you have a check that's coming in that's going to replace your income so that you can take good care of yourself and your expenses. Finally, if you have a critical injury, that means paralysis, brain injury, trauma, anything that happens like that, you also are able to access up to 70% of your money. Again, $500,000 is $350,000 that's available to you guys. And again, this is an upgrade for your insurance policy. Most people have a traditional old policy that only pays off when you die. So you really have a death insurance, not necessarily a life insurance. Let me upgrade you, provide you with a true life insurance with living benefits. Here's the best part. If you don't access your death benefit if you're a healthy individual, there's no terminal illness, no chronic illness, no critical illness, no critical injury that happens to you while you're alive, your money annuitizes, right? It grows tax defer, so you don't have to pay Uncle Sam at all. And then when you go access your money, you can get tax-free distribution. And here's the best part. We have something that's called a lifetime income benefit rider that allows you to have an income for life. That means you stop paying your policy at a certain age. Let's just say in this example, you stop paying at the age of 60 and you start receiving a check. And the check could be equivalent to your Social Security check. It could be double that, 3 times that, whatever is it that you want to do and adjust. So think about that, having 2 checks. 1, you have your insurance check coming in, and 2, you have your Social Security retirement check. Wow, right? You have 2 checks coming in. Wouldn't that be incredible? And what if you don't have a lot of money for Social Security? Here's a great way that you can start putting money away to grow tax defer and have tax-free distribution. This is a great opportunity for my small business owners, my entrepreneurs, individuals that are sole proprietors that are looking for a financial solutions that's going to allow them to write off their insurance and also allow them to have tax deferred savings plan that's going to allow them to also have tax-free distribution, currently paying 6.67%. If you Google your bank is not even paying you that. Most banks pay between 0.01% and 0.05%. If you're looking for a good investment, they say a high yielding investment is 1%. Wow, 1%. That means that my money will double in 72 years. Let me ask you a question. How many 72 years do you have left in you? So we're looking to double our money a lot faster. So at 6, 8, 9% return of your investment, which or interest rate, you'll be able to not only enjoy the money that is high yielding, right, results, but also be able to have something there for your later years. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Again, super excited. That's exactly what I do. I am looking for individuals that currently have a life insurance policy. I am informed that based on the current research, there's about 230 million people that have an enforced policy right now. Here's the kicker. Here's the news. Here's where I come in. Right, 98% of the individuals do not have living benefits. They only have a traditional old type of policy where they have to die in order to access the money. I got the new and improved, 2020, policy where you have living benefits, terminal illness, chronic illness, critical injury. So 4 triggers, make sure you have all 4. Not only that, but you also have, a tax-free retirement, if you may, supplemental retirement. I want to say supplemental retirement. So again, guys, just super excited to be sharing this information with you guys. Anybody that can use my services, again, 98% of people do not have living benefits. So I'm looking to upgrade you, provide you with more benefit while you're alive, but more specifically, secure a tax-free check in your later years. Again, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Jorge George Hernandez. I can be called at 312-763-1132. That's 312-763-1132. Deuces to excuses, guys. Again, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. 22 million people have been unemployed. If you are one of those individuals, or you know somebody that has and is looking for an opportunity to make money working from home, please have them give me a call, 312-763-1132. We are looking for individuals that are sharp, ambitious, self-driven, and definitely are looking to have a lifestyle change. So again, guys, your favorite entrepreneur, Jorge George Hernandez. Deuces to excuses. Don't make any and continue to find reasons to go to the next level. And guys, I will see you at the top, because the bottom keeps getting crowded.